Honey, you got a ghost! Hello! Shirley here, welcome back. Today I'm reacting to Night Terrors by Shane. One of his, I was going to say one of his conspiracy theory videos, but I'm going to change it to one of his creepy videos because he's wearing that famous red shirt. The thumbnail, scary as always, but anyway, let's see.
You can get the grossest picture. Okay, he said you like getting... Okay, yes, dick, please.
I got nudes from the guy.
No!
This is the game I want to play. I could win this.
You should have given more effort.
Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, welcome back to another creepy video. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about something very, very intense and scary and very...
Every talks in this voice, it terrifies me.
Night terrors are a sleep disorder, causing a feeling of terror or dread. And they typically occur in the first hours of stage 3 to 4 sleep. Now when a person gets a night terror, they suddenly wake up in the middle of the night and they're screaming. They're also usually sweating, they're confused, their heart rate is going crazy, and they can be thrashing around their limbs and punching and swinging at nothing. But while this is happening, they're still asleep, and then the next day they have no memory. Now, most times their eyes are open, so it seems like they're awake, but they're not. And if you try to wake them up while they're having a night terror, that can be incredibly dangerous. Now, night terrors are extremely scary and very fascinating. I mean, they've made countless numbers of movies about them. They even have a video game where it shows you what it's like to be in a night terror.
Oh my god.
Now, one of the common misconceptions
Who plays that game?
Night terrors and nightmares are the same thing. They are incredible.
With someone like PewDiePie.
Now, a nightmare happens when you're deep in sleep, like you're in the REM cycle of sleep. And
yeah,
yes,
it's like, I get scared. I can actually feel myself going into a deep sleep because it's like, my brain is like really going under. And it's like sometimes I'm sleeping and my brain wakes up before my body does, and like I have to like wiggle my toes or my hand just to like get the whole body going. You know what I mean?
Kids are such efficient sleepers, they get stuck in sleep. Their body wakes up and their mind is still fast asleep.
Now, if you're the parent of the kid who has night terrors, it can get really scary.
At that point, she will acknowledge that I'm there and start yelling at me something to the effect of, "Leave me alone, go away." She'll charge at me sometimes. She's swung at me. She has spit at me. She's doing this all while very cognizant of her surroundings and aware that you're there. It seems as though she's awake.
I mean, not only is it dangerous because your kid could like swing and hit you, but it's also just really, really intense seeing your child screaming and freaking out in terror and you can't do anything. Now, there is a few ways to help kids who are having night terrors. Now, usually they occur around the same time every night, usually 1 to 2 hours after the kid goes to sleep. So if you're the parent or the older brother, go into the kid's room and wake them up. Now, if you wake them up and then they go back to sleep, they probably won't have the night terror. Now, like I said earlier, a lot of kids grow out of this. Sometimes they don't. And sometimes adults who never had them as kids can start getting them later in life. And when you're an adult, they can get even more.
In this home video, a Japanese man makes the ritual moves of a samurai warrior, stabbing his imaginary opponent, then finishing him off with a flourish. All this time, the man is sound asleep.
Now, another problem that comes with being an adult.
That's terrifying. Imagine seeing that.
And what if you're having a night terror right next to them while they're sleeping? I mean, what if you start getting violent and your arms start flailing and you start moving around your limbs? It can get really scary.
This man acts out his dreams.
It's just like, I would like to go get some ice cold water and just like, wake up!
To prevent himself from attacking his wife.
Now, the reason why people have night terrors is still kind of unknown. I mean, scientists know exactly why we have nightmares. It can be triggered by stress, or medication, or spicy food. And if you avoid some of those things, then you probably won't have nightmares. But they have done countless amounts of sleep study on people who have night terrors, and they've tried everything they can to see exactly why they happen. And they've only come up with a few reasons. Usually it involves people who have anxiety disorders or PTSD. Now, of course, there is ways to control them, therapy, medication, but it is still very, very scary when you have
The movie is stopped.
Now, that was a clip from a movie of somebody having a night terror, but it's not that different in real life. In some cases, it's worse.
It's like, this is basically the plot of Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, when it's the reverse, because Freddy attacks Jim in their dreams, they don't attack anyone else outside of their dreams, but yeah.
And this one isn't her like screaming or throwing her body around. It's just her waking up and just the look on her face. Just watch.
Are you terrified?
That fucking face. That was like a scary movie.
That's literally.
That
Stop it. That's like literally paranormal activity.
Now,
whenever she gets up and just kind of like goes to the camera and looks.
And this guy filmed his roommate sleepwalking and having a night terror in the middle of the night. Oh god. It's so creepy to see him just walking around this apartment as if he's awake and then just leaving.
I'm setting up the camera to see if Randy's sleepwalking, because I think he is. He says it's not, so I'm just going to leave the camera running to find out. So we'll see.
I know, just seeing him like walk out
That's
the door.
terrifying. Where is he
What
going?
if I was that guy and my roommate showed me a video of me just like sleepwalking and leaving the house, you would have to like strap me to my bed at night. Now this one guy
Like, literally, lock me in my room at night if you
his girlfriend
must.
having a night terror, and it is so intense. So I'm just warning you, if you are triggered by the sound of very intense screaming.
I don't want it. Rip. I've had phone
Hello
users.
everybody, this is Chance over here. I just wanted to make this video really for
I don't like this setup. I don't like this. This looks scary. I've seen this bedroom in The Conjuring. I don't like it.
Relationship with someone that has night terrors.
Imagine the neighbors.
It wasn't that bad.
Although I guess it's scary that the neighbors haven't like questioned it yet. Like, hi, what the fuck? So now that we've shown some clips of night terrors and talked about what they are, I thought it might be interesting to interview somebody who has had a very intense history with them. Now you guys might remember a few weeks ago I interviewed a girl named Kat who had a very, very scary experience with anesthesia awareness. And she told us the story of what happened when the doctor was doing surgery on her while she was actually awake. Now that experience was so traumatic that it actually gave her PTSD and she had to start going to therapy. And the PTSD is kind of what triggered her having night terrors. And some of the experiences that she's had are horrifying. Okay, Kat, you are back. Thank you so much for doing this interview. Now you have had some very intense night terrors. Story time on one of them.
I hope I don't need surgery in the future because I can't even.
Yeah. Well, he's my husband now, so I mean, he survived.
Right, he's dead. So you were talking about the fact that your night terrors started after your anesthesia awareness experience, right?
Yes. I did sleepwalk as a child, so I think I probably just have a propensity to have sleep disorders in general, but the night terrors didn't start until PTSD from the anesthesia awareness, which was a really traumatic experience.
So, can you explain?
I wonder what the doctor said. Like, I felt so terrible and apologized, and just like, oh god.
Intense and painful experience I had with the night terror was I woke up and I was on the floor and I was in a lot of pain and my husband was trying to wake me up. Apparently, and I don't actually remember anything about the night terrors themselves 99% of the time. So I just woke up, my heart was racing, I was terrified. I have never felt so scared in my entire life. And he was just trying to reassure me and get me back into the bed and, check me for injuries. And most of my accounts of my night terrors are secondhand for him and what he remembers. So he woke up and he said it looked like I was being dragged out of bed by my feet. And the bed, my side of the bed was about 2 feet from the wall. And he said it looked like I was being dragged out, like clawing my way back.
God.
And then I slammed into the wall so hard that I left a dent in the drywall.
What?
And I broke 2 ribs and then fell to the floor and then was trying to claw my way underneath my nightstand, I guess. And he said it took him probably about 2 minutes to wake me up from that
Honey,
night.
like I would have been just, I would have got the cross immediately.
The only thing I actually remember from before I woke up was the sounds of my screams. I didn't even know that humans could make those sorts of noises. They were like, it was just like someone was being murdered. And this was when we had just moved to the Bay Area from near Sacramento.
Okay, so listen, you moved into a new house, honey, you got a ghost. Those are not, you have a ghost. That's a ghost. Get out of the house.
Oh my God.
Some sage or some shit. That's a ghost. I don't believe those night terrors.
But also it's safe. Now, you had one night terror that you talked about in your story time where you tried to jump out of your window?
Yeah, that was in the same house. We were still renting from my aunt.
Honey, you got a ghost.
And it was right when I
got a demon or spirit.
Left to the window, and I smacked my face on the window so hard that I woke up. And I woke up and I had no idea what was happening. I'm like, I thought my husband had done something, and I was like, what the hell? What just happened? He was like, I think he just tried to jump out the window, which is kind of terrifying. But
listen, you need yourself a one-story house that's just been built on some clear land with zero history.
It wasn't as bad as like the time I
You need some Hypnosil.
Wait, so
Hypnosil, that's the one that keeps you from dreaming. Nightmare on Elm Street knowledge, jumping on you.
I try and cut down on stress. I sleep with a mask because we found that if there's any light in the room, that tends to trigger them. So I guess maybe I'm opening my eyes in my sleep and seeing this and then imagining it's something else. Right. And most of the time, my husband can wake me up before a night terror gets too bad. So a lot of times I would have one where I would just sit up in bed.
It's like in the old one, what's his name? I forget Johnny Depp's name. Whenever Nancy wanted him to that I need you to not.
What the fuck is that? And he'd be like, it's the laundry bathroom.
Yeah, whenever Nancy wanted him to wake her up, but she got 2, and he didn't. He fell asleep. Oh man, that pissed me off. I was like, you have one job to do.
Well, oh my
Sorry.
God. Well, please stay safe. Keep all your windows closed.
Put bars on the
oh
bitches.
my God, guys! If you want to see the whole story time she did, it was intense about her night terrors. I will put the link down there and check it out. God, what other fucked up shit has happened?
I'm probably gonna watch that.
I feel like I could do a whole series just on you.
Let me know if you guys want me to react to it because I shall.
Stay safe. There you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed this creepy video. If you did and you want more creepy videos like it, please give me a thumbs up so I know. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel right down below and hit the notification bell because I make new videos every day. And if you want to see more videos like this, I have done videos on the scariest stories ever. I also do a bunch of conspiracy theory videos. I'll put a link to a playlist right at the top of the description below. Alright you guys, good luck sleeping.
Okay, that was Night Terrors by Shane. Oh my God. I can't imagine having that. My sister, I don't think they're night terrors. They're just her, like, being, like, really, I guess, being kind of disturbed because she sleeps in my bed and I like to sleep alone. So I just, like, whenever she falls asleep, I just take her and every time I pick her up, it's like she just flails. Like, relax. It's just me. We've been through this before. I don't know if it's that. I doubt it. But anyway, that's scary. Like, can you imagine? And honestly, honey, I feel like you have ghosts in your house. You have some spirits and some demons and whatever because, I mean, the broken ribs, the slamming, being dragged. No, you got ghosts. Do some sage or a priest or a cross or just leave because I don't know. You have a really good husband because that would terrify me to the point where I might have to strap you down while you sleep. Just get real religious up in it. Anyway, I will link this video in the description, but I feel like if you're watching this video, you already watched that video. And check out my other Shane reactions on my channel. I'm reacting to some old school Shane as well, so check that out too. And please like this video if you liked it. And also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at ALynLadyKisses. Until next time, bye!